A conditional statement is a statement that can be written in if-then form. So an example would be, if Miss Briscoe is going to eat Tex-Mex, then she will order enchiladas. So that is an example of a conditional statement. So there's two parts to a conditional statement. The first part is called the hypothesis. The hypothesis is the phrase that immediately follows the word if. So in our example, if Miss Briscoe is going to eat Tex-Mex and she'll order enchiladas, the hypothesis is Miss Briscoe is going to eat Tex-Mex. It's the stuff that comes after the word if. Miss Briscoe is going to eat Tex-Mex. That's the hypothesis. The conclusion is the phrase that immediately follows the word then. So in our example, it would be, she will order enchiladas. So notice I didn't include the word if in the hypothesis, and I didn't include the word then in the conclusion. It's the stuff that comes after the if or after the then. So we're going to identify the hypothesis and conclusion in these two statements. So the first one, if we have a pep rally, then our classes are shorter. So after the word if, our hypothesis is going to be, we have a pep rally. That's our hypothesis. We have a pep rally. The conclusion comes after the word then. Our classes are shorter. Conclusion. The second example is a little trickier because notice it doesn't start with an if. Our statement is, a number is divisible by 10 if its last digit is a 0. So even though it's at the end of the sentence, I always look for the word if. I see the word if right here. So all the stuff that comes after the word if, its last digit is a 0, would be the hypothesis. So if you're starting with the hypothesis, it's like it's, what is it referring to? So the hypothesis would be a number's last digit is a 0. And so then the conclusion would be the number is divisible by 10. That's the conclusion. So always look for the if. The stuff after the if, even if it's at the end of the sentence, is the hypothesis.